Alrighty guys, welcome back. Andrew Gamer GTA here with another video. Now today, I got a Red Dead Redemption explanation video. And today, I did a video like this a couple of years ago, but that video is way outdated, and I figured it was time to actually update that video. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining honor in more detail, and what it means, and what it does, and how it evolves gameplay, how it changes the story and the gameplay. So on PlayStation, which I'm on PlayStation, if you click down on the D-pad, it's similar to Xbox. You click down on the D-pad, the bottom bar, that is your honor. And you can see here that it's a pretty long bar, going from one spectrum to the other. Going from all the way to the left, you get to that red point, and then all the way to the right is to that white good right side. Now, the little icon there on the right side is my current honor and what it's at right now. Now, as you can see, it is a cowboy icon all the way to the right with the white hat. That means I am very honorable. Arthur is very honorable. I'm a very good boy. I'm a very good boy. So, yeah, and if I go to the menu, if I go to Arthur, as you can see, the honor icon is practically the same, kind of different, but practically the same in the menu. As you can see, there was something there that I'm going to explain. Now, Arthur in particular, he will physically be changed depending on the honor. Now, I did a video a few weeks ago, almost a month ago now, I think. Actually, it was a month ago, where I did a detail, like I showcased a detail showcasing Arthur's eyes. And this was to do with his color depending on honor. So I will leave it in the description below if you want to go check that video out. But as you can see, because I have high honor, his eyes are a blue color. So yeah. But something else that honor does that I didn't even know, and this applies to both Arthur and John, and that is how the environment actually changes based on your honor. I was going to do a video showcasing this, but I figured I would just do a whole new honor explanation video and like everything it does. So the environment will actually change. I'm not joking either. Like, I was for real blown away by this because I didn't know it was actually a detail, but I looked further into it, and it actually is. So, with high honor, the scenery will appear more bright. It doesn't matter which biome you're in. It doesn't matter which. You can be in the snowy biome. You can be in the grizzlies up here in the cold area, or you can be over here in the swamp where it's hot in the Lagros territory in Lemoyne. It doesn't matter where you're going to be. If you have high honor, then Arthur, if you have high honor, the environment and the scenery will seem much more bright. And something else is, if you have high honor, you will also tend to have more sunnier days, and you won't get like bad weather effects like foggy, rain, or any bad weather effect besides snow. If you're up in the the Grizzlies section to my right, the snow will fall even more. Actually, with high honor, which I think does fit because, well, snow is pretty. So, I mean, it makes sense to why snow would continue to fall as normal, if not more. But with high honor, whether you're playing as Arthur or John, doesn't matter which one you're playing as, you will get store prices, store discounts for prices for no matter which store you go to. Uh, so if you have positive 7 or 8 honor, currently I have positive 6. So if that icon was all the way to the right side, I would get a whopping 50% discount on store prices, which is absolutely bizarre. It really is. Now, something else that high honor does compared to low honor is the fact that townsfolk and people are generally nicer to you, and they will be very kind, and even shopkeepers are very, very kind to Arthur if he has high honor. But that's pretty much all of high honor. Now I want to get into low honor. Um, Also, the music playing is actually really peaceful right now. Anyway, let me switch my low honor Arthur, and you will see the difference. Okay, guys, I have just switched to my low honor Arthur, and as you can see, this is the exact same place of Valentine. This is roughly where I was with my high honor. As you can see, though, if you look at the auto bar, things have completely changed. Instead of the cowboy icon all the way to the right side on the white area, it is now instead a skull on the left side. Now, as you can see, it is a literal skull with no flesh at all. And the hat goes from white to black and red. Interestingly, the high honor icon has the mustache part, but the low honor skull icon only has the beard. So, yeah. And this is the exact same place. So if I go over here and if I look at the sun, you will notice that Arthur's eyes this always happens. I have to take the freaking hat off. Let me do that real quick.
Who let the simpleton out of the asylum?
I'm doing a video, boy. Now let me take the hat off. There we go. So let me go back over here. It's roughly the same time. Something else you may notice, which I will get to in just a second. Hold on, let me go over here. And if I look at the sun now, it should be easy now that I don't have a damn hat on. There we go. You will clearly see that his eyes are now very green. Like, very, very, very green. The blue that was there earlier is completely vanished. And it's now completely green. His eyes are completely green now. Now, something else you also may notice is how the environment looks a lot less bright. You saw from the High Honor Arthur save, it was a much bright, even with the clouds, which are very much more noticeable with Low Honor. Regardless if you're playing as Arthur or John, as you can see, there is much more clouds than there was with my High Honor. So, yeah. Now, something else you will take in consideration is the fact that you will not get your discounts. There is no discounts for being a dishonorable outlaw. So take that in consideration. Uh, but with low honor, you do have more lucrative money-making options if you don't really care about your honor, and if you just want to be a ruthless criminal, then you can just rob people and rob from shopkeepers and get a lot of money. As you can see, I have almost $400, and that's mostly from stolen. That's mostly from being a bad person. Now, there is a very good method of actually earning money with high honor, which I am working on a video on doing that as well. Uh, but yeah, this is my updated honor explanation. uh, so yeah, and unlike with high honor, townsfolk are not going to take really kindly to you. They're going to be much more rude to you. Even shopkeepers, especially the ones that you rob from, they are not very polite. They're impatient with you loitering in their stores, and they tell you to get out like very quickly. And they do not appreciate you standing next to the cashier, which makes sense because, well, with low honor, you're going to be very untrustworthy. Whereas high honor, you're going to be much more trustworthy. Now, the ways of earning honor and losing honor. Now, as you may know, there are a lot more ways to lose honor than there are to earn honor. One of the best ways to actually earn honor is by using a method of two different methods and cycling them and repeating them. And what I do is I go to Saint Denis, which is the largest town uh, in the game, and it's the most modern town over here. And I do a cycling of fishing and greeting people. I did a tutorial on this, and I will leave it in the description below. So you do a cycling of fishing and greeting people. If you do this consistently, and if you do it over and over and over again, you will get rewarded a lot of honor. And the game rewards you for doing it. The best way and most ridiculous way of losing honor, I feel, and this is going to sound crazy, but this is from also my other tutorial of losing honor, and that is to kill someone, bring their body back to camp, and then lassoing it. This will trigger a cutscene. Well, not really a cutscene, but it will trigger a little. It'll trigger like a little event, and doing it will lose a lot of honor like very quickly. Like, it is ridiculously quick. You guys have no idea how quick that is. Like, it really, really, really is quick. But yeah, and something else with honor. Again, this is completely Arthur and John related, but if you play as Arthur or John, if you have low honor, you will experience more bad weather. You will experience more rain, fog, like all of that, and most notably, more thunderstorms as well. With high honor, you do get rain, but they're usually not thunderstorms. But with low honor, that completely changes because you will get even thunderstorms. So yeah. But again, that's pretty much it, guys. Now, also, there is one detail I just now realized like 5 minutes ago into the making of this video. Hold on, let me zoom in on Arthur's face again. Zoom down, crazy. Okay, why are his eyes? Hold on, I'm kind of confused now. Okay, that's something else with high honor that I'm realizing that low honor Arthur does not have. He seems to have more damaging of his eyes too, like his eyelids in specific. Hold on. Let me quickly zoom in on his face here again. His eyelids. I don't know if that's okay. That's really weird. Kind of cool if that is a detail for low honor Arthur, but not quite sure. But yeah, uh, that's pretty much honor, guys. This is an updated video and an updated version of my uh, last video. Not my last video, but from 2 years ago. This is a remake. This is a remastered, updated version. Now, something else, if it wasn't obvious by now, was the fact that Arthur specifically, uh, spoiler, especially, I mean, it's not much of a spoiler now because, I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 is almost 7 years old now, so, uh, spoiler warning, though, for any person who has not played Red Dead Redemption 2, you're about to be spoiled. So click off the video now if you don't want to be spoiled. But the story will dramatically change for Arthur at the end. For high honor Arthur or low honor Arthur, doesn't matter which, Arthur dies, which is the saddest death, one of the saddest deaths in gaming history, regardless of your honor. But high honor is the way to go. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there is a mission in Chapter 2 where he contracts tuberculosis, which back then, as you all know, most of you know anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place in 1899, which means there really wasn't any cure or treatment for tuberculosis back then, so Arthur was... there was no way he was going to make it, because tuberculosis was pretty much untreatable back then. We didn't have antibiotics or anything like that back then. So yeah, Arthur contracts tuberculosis. His tuberculosis worsens throughout the story, and he does eventually die if you have high honor. He will succumb to the high honor. He will succumb to the tuberculosis if you have high honor, but if you have low honor, something worse happens. He is brutally shot and killed by Micah. I hate Micah. I hate him so much. Who doesn't hate Micah? Seriously. I mean, he's the worst antagonist. Even Dutch is better than Micah. And that's saying something. So, yeah. But yeah, that's... High honor is definitely the way to go. All the way. I even prefer the high honor icon to the cowboy, not the skull, which, as you can see, you're seeing right here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was probably a little too long, and I hope it's not, but I apologize if it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.